So guys, the Sultan of Sokoto has come out to say that it's going to take decades to end bandits in Nigeria, and one keeps asking, how did we get here? Nigerians, how did we get here? The security situation of this country has really worsened, especially in the north, because recently we started seeing headlines like this, that insecurity flooding Nigeria through Benin Republic. We also see headlines that say that Al-Qaeda linked jihadists have all come over to Nigeria to base in this country. And one keeps asking, what are our security agents doing? What are the northern elites doing? What are, the northern leaders, what are they doing? Why are they sleeping over this issue? We've seen the attention of the security agents being drawn to the southeast, and they leave the north to be flooded by all these, jihadists who are looking for vacuum to occupy. And we all know that recently a security agent has come out to indict even the government officials to be involved in the insecurity that is heightening in the north. Take a look at that moment.
We can say now banditry is an industry in Zamfara State. Last month, we arrested a member of the State House of Assembly in banditry here in Zamfara State. We arrested a district head we also as well arrested a former local government chairman. So you can see that involvement of this class of people in banditry is more making the situation to become more and more complex. So in essence, I can say that all caliber of people now are involved. All manner of people are involved in this banditry. More alarming and more disturbing is the involvement of a district head in supplying drugs to the bandits. So in that respect, your presence here today,
when someone like the Sultan of Sokoto come out to tell you that ending insecurity in Nigeria is going to take decades, I want you to know that something is wrong in this country. I want you to know that we are in a serious mess. We are in a serious condition. For someone like the Sultan of Sokoto to tell you that the banditry happening in the north is going to take decades to end it, that means we are not serious. Our security agents are not serious. Our northern elites are not serious. Our northern leaders are not serious. I mean, it appears some people actually don't want to see this terrorism and banditry be brought to an end. No doubt we've been told that some people are benefiting from it, that it is a multi-billion-dollar industry. People are benefiting, and that is why we are seeing headlines like this.
We need to have this question for us to discuss and move and know how to move forward. But without giving an answer to this question, we cannot go anywhere. We will come back to another conference again. We're still talking about the same issues, the same problems. I'd like to thank UNDP and other United Nations agencies and the German government for supporting this conference in this beautiful hall, very conducive to talk about issues of insecurity. But the real issues are talked outside the hall, where the people live, in the villages, in the towns, and in the markets, which I think we need to discuss here, so that the governors will have a way forward in what really we all must do together to bring these problems to a minimal level. I'd like to thank you and even other agencies, but I want to say, no matter how much support you give us, if we are not ready and willing to end these criminal activities, we can't succeed. We will be the ones to work for this and end these problems if we so desire. Nobody will come from somewhere to work for us. Nobody will come from the moon to solve these problems. We must solve our problems. So I'm very much pleased with this inaugural meeting of the Northwest Governors Forum to once more talk about. We have had a series of conferences in the last 10, 12 years on these issues. And the last one we had in 2022 was the most instructive, I think the best way forward. But unfortunately, we could not implement anything after elections 2023 came on. Now, a year after the elections, we have this program, program today in Kaduna to discuss about what we need to do. I think it's important for us to tell ourselves the home truth, because we must tell ourselves the home truth. What we must do to challenge these bandits, because we all know the consequences of this banditry and insurgency on the morale and on our lives. Because it will take decades to get out of it, if at all we get out of it, because we all know the consequences and we know the problems. I would like to come back home as we discuss, because this is an open forum. There are so many things you cannot say, because you are on TV, you are on live TV, and you are also in the internet. So maybe when we come down in closed session, we discuss some of these issues. Because the last conference, as I've said, had former ministers of defense, had former service chiefs, and they brought one very good way forward, which we met with the Northern Governors Forum. And in fact, let me just say, we have met with the Northern Governors Forum nothing less than 5 to 6 times on some of these issues. Now, this new set of governors, I believe, will be the change we need to utilize on for us to reach out to everybody and have this successful outcome of whatever we decide to do. So we'd like to assure you, on behalf of the Northern Traditional Leaders, which I happen to be the chairman, on behalf of all traditional leaders in the country, we are always ready, because we know the problem of the people are on our shoulders, and people come to us, and we are always ready to work with the government, or with the governors at all levels, to move our states, our country forward.
So guys, now that we've heard that leaders in the north are also culprits in banditry and terrorism in this region, and how come the Sultan is telling us that it's going to take decades? Does it mean that the northern leaders are not interested in ending insecurity? We all know that before now we've been told that some people are really happy with the insecurity in Nigeria because they are benefiting from it. It's a multi-million and billion industry in Nigeria, which means it's not going to end anytime soon. And like you've just seen from the video you've watched, that there are security agents, there are leaders, there are government officials who are equally benefiting in this industry. And that is why this is not going to die anytime soon. So guys, I don't know what you make of this video. Honestly, it is heartbreaking to see that Nigeria is going to go through this for a very long time. When someone like the Sultan of Sokoto come out to tell you that ending insecurity in Nigeria is going to take decades, I want you to know that something is wrong in this country. I want you to know that we are in a serious mess. We are in a serious condition. For someone like the Sultan of Sokoto to tell you that the banditry happening in the north is going to take decades to end it, that means we are not serious. Our security agents are not serious. Our northern allies are not serious. Our northern leaders are not serious. I mean, nobody really... it appears some people actually don't want to see this terrorism and banditry be brought to an end. No doubt we've been told that some people are benefiting from it, that it is a multi-billion industry, that it is a multi-billion-dollar industry. People are benefiting, and that is why we are seeing headlines like this, that ending insecurity, banditry in Nigeria is going to take decades. Nigerians, you should be worried when you see headlines like this. So guys, I don't know what you make of all this happening in Nigeria. I don't know what you think. Are we really going to come out of this mess? Or is it really a fact that ending insecurity, banditry in Nigeria is going to take decades? Are our security agents really serious? The government officials, are they really serious? Is the Tinubu's administration really serious to end insecurity? How come we've got to that point where we are being told that ending insecurity is going to take decades? Nigerians, this calls for worry. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you. In Nigeria is going to take decades. Nigerians, you should be worried when you see headlines like this.